To answer that question, you have to have good security controls. That's where the security professionals come in because it's the back end techie stuff that you have an opportunity to take a look into. You know, you kind of mentioned it yourself, and what you were explaining kind of reminded me of what pass the hash is. And basically, pass the hash is, in today's world, you don't even need your credentials anymore. The attackers can literally get your hash value or that integrity of your session and then actually bypass the security controls and literally do exactly what you just said. They can hack you from there. They can gain your credentials and then pass it along and encrypt. It should be encrypted, but what they can do is they can literally authenticate as you. So it's dangerous stuff. So this kind of where we go into the ethical hacking part about it. But how do we combat that? You have to
Yeah.
have good security posture. You have to have good security controls in order to help mitigate some of those things.
Yeah.
Uh, Kind of part two to this, and I want to kind of go back to what Asif said earlier. There's another example of that we don't even realize, and I just had a discussion with a buddy of mine, and it was kind of like a debate because he was like, "Yeah, that's not security," but in essence, whoever's football players, right? We looked at the draft, the NFL draft, and for those that are watching football, everybody knows it literally was the Shedeur Sanders show. You saw that his phone got compromised, and then someone prank called him. They later found out that it was a part of the another organization's kid that did it, 21-year-old kid. So what happened is the backstory is the NFL owner or whoever the guy was, he left his iPad unsecure with these kids' phone number with Shedeur Sanders and all the draft. He left the iPad totally unsecure. So the 21-year-old kid comes in there and then gets Shadeur's number and then prank calls him. So a buddy of mine was like, "Yeah, how does this happen?" I said, "It's a security issue." He's like, "No, no, this has nothing to do with security." Actually, it does because you left a device that has PII information to all thousands of young men that are being drafted. You have their phone numbers. That's a part of PII, personal identifiable information. So even something as simple as that was a part of a cybersecurity, even though it was a prank call, but the coach ended up getting fired from the Atlanta Falcons because of it.